At this hour, dignitaries and Catholics from around the world are descending on Vatican City. Let's take a live look together at St. Peter's Square, where it's now a little after 5 in the morning Saturday. The funeral for Pope Francis is less than 5 hours away.
Tonight, back here in Chicago, a special mass entirely in sign language was held for Catholics who are deaf.
NBC5's Courtney Sisk shows us how this mass focused on Pope Francis and his special connection and closeness to deaf people.
On the eve of Pope Francis's funeral, a community that cared deeply for him came together.
For deaf people, this Pope was special.
Father Joseph Mulcrone of the St. Francis Borgia Deaf Center in Dunning knows the impact the Pope had on the deaf community and the legacy he leaves behind.
This Pope really focused on people who are out there on the margins of life. People with disabilities, people who are deaf. Often society puts them out there. Well, this Pope paid attention to out there, not here, not the middle, not the powerful or the famous or the big dealers.
Father Mulcrone even remembers a time in 2018 when he was at the Vatican and Pope Francis used sign language to tell the deaf community he loves them.
Tell the Pope what we feel.
So to thank him, they held a special mass in his honor to tell him they love him too.
And it meant a lot for deaf people.
A group from the church was already scheduled to go to the Vatican tomorrow for the Jubilee of People with Disabilities. They're still making the trip despite the loss and plan to bring along this book, where parishioners tonight signed well wishes for the Pope.
That book's going to end up at the Vatican forever.
Also in Rome for the funeral are 50 heads of states, including President Trump and First Lady Melania, former President Joe Biden and Jill, and Illinois Senator Dick Durbin. Back at St. Francis Borgia, the faithful take time to reflect and thank the People's Pope for his impact on so many. Certainly has had an impact on so many people across the world. The Vatican expects nearly 500,000 people to pack St. Peter's Square tomorrow. In Dunning, Courtney Sisk, NBC5 News.
Thank you, Courtney. And you can watch it right here on NBC5. NBC News will provide special live coverage of the funeral for Pope Francis. It starts at 2:55 a.m. Chicago time tomorrow morning.